Coming up, world and Olympic champion Donovan Bailey in the men's 100 meters.
Has accomplished over the last 2 years is remarkable. Despite being a world champion, Canadian Donovan Bailey was not even favored to win the Olympic gold medal. But in 9.84 seconds in Atlanta, he quieted his critics when his victory smashed the world record. Bailey boasts that the best is still to come.
The race wasn't as technically sound as I wanted it to be. And if I can run that, if I can run the world record, you know, that bad, then I mean, when I put together the perfect race or the right race that I'm going to be happy with, then whoever's in the race are going to be kind of sad.
Bailey established himself with a gold medal at the '95 World Championships, but some skeptics still attribute his victories to the misfortunes of others.
'95, it was all the Americans were hurt, and or all the people were hurt, and then Linford was hurt. So I won that. I won the World Championships because it was a weak field. This year it was because Linford was disqualified, and then Frankie got distracted, and Ato got distracted. I mean, I broke the world record. I mean, what I've done I started track in 1994, and what I've done since 1994, there is no other sprinter in history that's done that. None.
There is that world record he set in Atlanta, 9.84. But Craig, you wonder, Ato Bolden, who said he was distracted by Christie's antics on the track, you wonder if tonight he'll be able to extract a little measure of revenge, somewhat in the manner that we saw Gwynn Torrance beat Gail Devers.
Well, you see Ato Bolden will start in lane 5 right next to Donovan Bailey, and this is his chance to prove that he could have done it in the Olympic Games, but for all the distractions before the race. Competition for Donovan Bailey no doubt will be in the middle lanes, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dennis Mitchell from the United States, 4th in Atlanta. Says he was cheered by the response he had when he went into Central Atlanta after the race. People still congratulated him even though he didn't win the medal. Donovan Bailey, Brent, he says he wants more respect. I don't know that he needs more respect. He's the world's fastest human. He's the one that keeps downgrading himself. There's Ato Bolden in the blue. Bronze medal in the 100 as we take another look at Bailey. And Jon Drummond, the American, in lane 6. Didn't make the final of the Olympics. If Bailey gets a decent start, he can beat the others. He's the guy who comes on at the end.
So they're away with a good start. Now Bailey starting to roll, starting to come on over the last 50 meters. Donovan Bailey. 10.06. The new king of the hill. Look at the number they gave him here in Monaco, and why not? The world's fastest human should be wearing number 1. And he'll stay king until someone starts to pick him off.
And Brent, I think part of it is this guy just has a good time. We saw it last year in Stuttgart. It was true again at the Olympics. He smiles, he's relaxed. When all the false starts occurred at the Olympic Games, he was a guy with a smile on his face. He came here, he missed his flight, got here late, so that doesn't bother me. I can still win this race, and you were right to point out that he had a good start here. See him 3rd from the left of the screen in the white. Came out with the others, and that makes the others nervous. They know if they don't get away from this guy early, there's no way they're going to beat him at the end because he has such a good finish.
Craig, one of the things that I have noticed about him, he seems bigger to me than a year ago in Sweden. He looks like a much more he was powerful a year ago. But take a look at him with this muscular stride as he comes down the track. I mean, he's pretty awesome right now.
Well, he says it best. He really only started training for track and field in 1994. Trains for a year, wins the World Championships, trains for another year, sets the world record and wins the Olympic Games.
Well, one of the things, Craig, we should point out is we watch Bolden on the left. Again, he finishes 2nd. But what has happened to the United States sprinters? They're nowhere to be seen.
U.S. shut out of the medals at the World Championships, shut out of the medals at the Olympic Games. almost all of the top sprinters in the world train in the United States. U.S. coaching is second to none. U.S. track and field sprinters have not been able to get the job done over the last couple of years.
By Bailey's standards in Atlanta, the time is not good, but they were running into a rather stiff breeze off the Mediterranean, Lewis, so it was still a very impressive win for him.
That's exactly right, Brent. Donovan, have you seen this thing on your back? It's a big bullseye. Have you seen that? You seem to be running with it on a tidal wave of confidence as folks are after you now being the Olympic gold medalist and the world record holder. Am I right?
Yeah, I can't really worry about it. I mean, the Olympics is just a huge stressful situation. I mean, and it's just, we're back down to earth now. I think we're all back down, and I just have to remain consistent. I mean, I've been pretty consistent all year, and I just want to keep it that way.
All right, thank you.